Peace Collective, what's going on? Welcome to the channel. My name is Milan. I am an intuitive tarot reader and psychic medium. If you guys are new here to this channel, welcome. If you guys are returning, welcome back. It means the world to me each and every single time you guys join. Thank you guys times 1,000 for being here and for deciding to spend your time and your energy here with me in these readings. As you guys know, this is going to be another general collective reading. However, we're going to get into another deep dive today. As you guys can tell by the title, we're going to tap into the energy surrounding Beyoncé and Erykah Badu. If you guys are ever interested in readings that look more into celebrity culture, music, the entertainment industry, sometimes politics, I've got an entire playlist already curated. It's called the Deep Dive series. That's where you guys can find more readings just like this one. This channel does offer love readings. We do live streams every once in a while. I do personals. I also offer birth chart information. If you guys are ever interested in any of that stuff, make sure you guys check out the description box down below. Just as a quick disclaimer, you guys, this channel is not a fan page. This is not a stan page or anything of the sort. Everything in this reading is alleged until proven otherwise and for entertainment purposes only, okay? Just take what resonates and leave the rest. If you guys don't like what I'm saying, you don't like the subject matter, it is free dollars and free cents to click off the reading, okay? There are plenty of other readings on this channel for you guys to tap into and to check out. If this is not the one for you today, if you guys do resonate with the reading, like the vibes here, it's also free to leave a like, share if you care, subscribe. I would love to have y'all here, part of the family, okay? So I don't even remember what started this energy between Beyoncé and Erykah Badu that made me want to tap into a reading. I feel like it had something to do with Jay-Z being at the Roots picnic. I think Erykah Badu was there as well. She caught Beyoncé on camera, if I'm not mistaken. But if you know, you know, okay? If you're an Erykah Badu fan, Beyoncé fan, whatever, it doesn't matter. But I feel like this reading is it's really gonna show who the big bad witch of Texas is, okay? Erykah Badu, I've got a Queen of Cups to represent her, being that she's a Pisces. She's from Dallas originally. And then I have the Queen of Pentacles to represent Beyoncé, being that she's a Virgo, and Beyoncé is originally from Houston. So I don't think it's really hard to tell if you have some type of spiritual discernment or inclination. I don't think it's hard to feel even energetically how these two give it up spiritually, okay? I'm not going to sit here and say one is of the light, one is of the dark. That's not my business, but I don't feel like these two are too far-fetched from one another in a spiritual, energetic sense. I really hope that makes sense, okay? But I also feel like intuitively, for some reason, I'm hearing Little Dirk. This ain't what you want, okay? And I'm saying this in regards to Beyoncé. I don't think any type of spiritual battle, warfare is what she wants with somebody like an Erykah Badu, okay? But we're going to tap right into this. We're going to start with Erykah's portion first. We're going to get a couple of oracle cards, and then we'll dive into some tarot a little bit later, okay? We're going to start with Erykah's portion. If somebody wants to timestamp the reading, you are more than welcome to. Thank you very kindly ahead of time. But please give us some clear and concise messages, please, from the purest, highest, divine, white light only regarding this energy surrounding Erykah Badu and Beyoncé. How does Erykah Badu feel in regards to Beyoncé? What's her issue with Beyoncé, if there is one? How does she view Beyoncé? How does she feel? Please and thank you in regards to Beyoncé at this time. Please and thank you. Okay, you have time here showing up, and it's specifically a Michael Kors watch. Okay, it says delay, procrastination, and too busy. And the way I have the cards set up on the table, you guys, the Queen of Cups, again, this is Erykah. She's holding her stomach, kind of just staring at the card I have representing Beyoncé. And Beyonce's character card is kind of just looking off in the distance, not even acknowledging Erykah. But let's see, why is this here, please? Time. Delay or procrastination in regards to what? She could feel like her time is up, possibly. In what regard exactly? I'm sure it'll come out a little bit later in the reading, but she could just maybe feel like her time is up. She's a little played out, possibly. And please keep in mind, you guys, I'm just reading cards. I'm channeling. This has nothing to do with how I feel personally about any of these people. I don't follow any of these people online or anything like that. So how I feel is very far removed. But let's see. What is this, please? Procrastination and too busy. How are you feeling in regards to Beyonce? Please and thank you. Or how are you viewing her? Oh, okay. Oh, boy. Family, intimacy. I'm just going to keep everything. A few cards fell out. And then you have waves. Okay, this waves card talks about emotions, worry, and fear. And then you've got the intimacy card. It says mutual respect, unity, and closeness. And then you have family, blood ties, and inner circle. I don't necessarily think, nor do I feel, that Erykah Badu has any type of like close relationship with B. It could just be like a mutual respect for the simple fact, you know, you've been in the game for so long. I've been in the game for so long. I don't think Erykah Badu was ever in some type of music group or anything from me growing up knowing her. She's always been a solo artist. She's been around for a while. Beyonce's been around for a while. So there could be just that mutual respect just for the simple fact that, you know, Beyonce's obviously a long-standing pillar in the industry. But as far as like having some type of closeness with each other, I don't get that. Now, when it comes to Beyonce's family dynamic, the inner circle, we already know her family dynamic. She's married to Jay-Z and things like that. And again, guys, I'm asking specifically, how do you feel about her? How are you viewing her at this time? So Erykah could feel like there's some type of worry or fear surrounding Beyonce regarding the people that she's close with, specifically the family, okay? Blood ties and inner circle. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna get one or two more with this deck too. You have stagnant here at the bottom, stuck, dead end, and frozen. I literally just said a few minutes ago, Erykah could possibly, allegedly, entertainment purposes only, feel like maybe Beyonce's a little bit played out, or things are getting a little stagnated. It's a little dry around her energy. Now, granted, if Beyonce were to drop tomorrow, it would probably be number one, hundreds of thousands of sales, concerts sold out. However, there's a lot going on behind the scenes that these industry people are aware of. And again, Erykah is a very spiritually inclined individual. Which way does she lean exactly? I'm not here to say or pick at that, but she knows what's going on tangibly behind the scenes and spiritually to a very high level. Okay? So that could just be why she's viewing her, Beyonce, as someone who's emotionally worried about the family, time being running out regarding the family, things being a little stagnated, okay? Or things to be stagnated, possibly. Okay? Let me get one or two more. How are you feeling in regards to B? Erykah, please and thank you. Why is this here? Ooh. Yeah, smell the roses. Slow down. Take some you time. Get out in nature. You know the phrase when people say it's time to wake up and smell the roses, wake up and smell the coffee. When people say that, it usually means to kind of get out of la la land and look at reality. Right? So yeah, slow down. Observe where you're at. Get out in nature. Take some time. I'm hearing something about a flower girl. I don't know what that has to do with anything, but I'm seeing like a vision of a flower girl walking down the aisle. Oh, Lord. I don't even want to. Oh, God. I don't want to hear what I just said. I don't even want to say what I just heard. But, fuck it. I'm going to say it. But I just heard the phrase slow singing and flower bringing. I know what that means, but I don't want to go into that right now. Slow singing and flower bringing. Where do they do slow singing and flower bringing? Put two and two together if y'all need to. But the fact that that's showing up already is crazy. Wow. Okay, let me get one more. Erykah, please. She could maybe view Beyonce as somebody who needs to wake the fuck up, possibly. Allegedly. Why is this here? Antisocial. Okay, in your feelings, silent treatment and left out. Oh gosh. And then you have upheaval, chaos at the bottom. I just said a few minutes ago how these people in the industry are a lot more inclined, and they are a little bit more ahead of the game than we are in the general public. They know things months in advance before it's ever said publicly. So she could feel like Beyonce is gonna kind of like, I'm hearing going MIA, or this could also just be the anti-social energy, or not Beyonce not being very social, or I don't want to say not friendly, but don't really acknowledge her, okay, pass her by, maybe wave, that's about it. But if I'm remembering correctly, again, where this energy is stemming from as of recently, the Roots picnic that Jay-Z performed at, Beyonce was there, Erykah caught her ass on camera leaving out the show, didn't even look at her or acknowledge her. Now, it was a show, so did she even see Erykah? I don't know, but I would not be surprised if these celebrities know who's there, who's not. I don't know. But there's definitely some type of avoided energy. Erykah could view Beyonce as someone who avoids her, doesn't really acknowledge her too much. And I don't mean online, but I mean like socially in public spaces and things like that. Silent treatment and left out. Now, I'm getting this vibe here too from Erykah. Not like she gives a fuck. It's just acknowledging that, yeah, if we in the same room together, she may not speak, I may not speak. Not that I give a fuck that much, but it's just the exchange is what it's giving. And I don't know if somebody please wants to drop it in the comments below. Please put me up to speed, because did something happen between these two back in the early 2000s or in the 90s or something that she feels like Beyonce is avoidant of her, antisocial with her, doesn't really acknowledge her? She could just not be a fan of hers. But Erykah definitely has some type of intuitive inclination or spiritual inclination, maybe even tangible physical inclination, that there could be some type of impending chaos or upheaval. Oh God, and you have shattered here. Yep, broken, nightmares, and failure. Obviously, Beyonce is not anywhere near failure. We know that, but something's definitely going on around Beyonce, though. Doesn't have to be her specifically, but just obviously who she's connected with, okay? Now, we're going to get a couple of the same cards for B, okay? Again, I have the Queen of Pentacles here, being that she's a Virgo, okay? What is the energy with Beyonce, or how does she feel in regards to Erykah, please? Or how is she viewing Erykah at this time? Ooh, we got masked. Okay, hiding, concealing, and deception. Interesting, okay. Why would you feel like Erykah is someone who conceals and lies? What? But then you have longing. It says missing you, let's talk, and reunion at the bottom. Okay, how do you feel about Erykah? Why is this energy here, please? I'm hearing Didn't You Know by Erykah Badu. I'd have to look up the lyrics. Didn't you know? Didn't you know? I like that song, but as I'm channeling in the middle of a reading, lyrics do not come through all the way clearly normally. So if you know that song, you know that song. But I'm going to have to look up the lyrics. But why is it here, please? Possibilities. Follow your dreams. Make up your mind. And believe in yourself. What I always notice about this card specifically, though, there are sparks between this woman and the person's hand. You can't see the guy, but she's holding a guy's hand, kind of dragging him into the cloudiness, like toward this mountain. It's almost like, where are you taking him? Where are you going? Like, there's a spark, there's attraction there, there's something, but it's like, where are y'all going? Into the clouds, into the emptiness, but yeah, it's almost like she could feel as though, I can't believe I'm even getting this through these cards, but intuitively, Beyonce could feel as though Erykah has higher spiritual rank than her. And of course, I'm in no place to say who's got higher rank than who. However, energetically, that's kind of what it feels like from Beyonce's standpoint. Why am I getting this with these cards? I don't know, but this woman, again, is leading this man. He's just following her because there's a spark. But they don't know what's here, what's in these clouds or nothing. So I'm saying this to say Beyonce could view Erykah as somebody who can lead people or show people, quote unquote, the way, the path, but in this spiritual sense, quote unquote, again, making her, allegedly entertainment purposes only, more higher ranked than Beyonce. I know that might sound a little like, girl, what? But that's what I'm getting intuitively, okay? Let's see, why is this here? How do you feel in regards to her? Please and thank you. Nurturing. Oh, wow, you can't make it up. You can't make it up. Nurturing. Okay, mentorship, wisdom, and giving back. Didn't I just say she could view Erykah as somebody who's higher ranked than her? If you're going to somebody for wisdom and mentorship, it's probably because they're higher ranking than you in a career field, in a subject matter, something. Like, you're not going to get mentorship or wisdom from somebody who's newer or lesser than you. I hope that makes sense. Wow, okay. And Beyonce is definitely younger than Erykah. I think Erykah is at least 54, 55, up there. She's a little closer in age to Jay-Z. Why is this here, please? How are you viewing her? So she definitely views Erykah as somebody who's like a spiritual leader or, again, just very high ranked. But with this masked energy, why is this here? Why would you feel like she's somebody who lies? Then you have suffering and silence, unspoken desires, real feelings, and broken dreams. Okay, so maybe that's what this is. Beyonce could allegedly feel as though Erykah has some choice words for her, but she's not saying those choice words. When you're concealing or hiding something, and even the woman's mouth is completely covered, suffering in silence, when they say that, when you're suffering in silence, it's because you may have a lot on your mind, a lot you want to say, but you're not saying it. Unspoken desires. Even then, so why does that matter if you don't acknowledge her anyway? Oh gosh, look at this. Cautious, insecure, and guarded. Do you really think Erykah is jealous of you or something? Is that what this is? Tension. Okay, stressed out, migraines, and worry. And again, guys, I'm asking specifically, how do you feel or how are you viewing Erykah at this time? So it's like Beyonce knows there's tension. We already got the antisocial card on Erykah's portion. Again, viewing Beyonce as someone who's antisocial, doesn't really acknowledge her. And then you have the kind of confirmation here, the lack of communication. No talking. We don't entertain each other. We don't acknowledge each other. There's some type of tension here. Tension about what, though? Why? Again, if you guys know something that I don't know that occurred between these two back in the day, and I'm hearing Erykah Badu again, back in the day when things were cool. Okay, why is this here, please? Why is there tension? Why do you feel like there's tension, Beyonce? Why would there be tension between you and her? Why do you feel this way? Please and thank you. Oh. Damn, what? Old exes, dead relationships, and old ways. So something here is old news from the past. You know what I'm kind of being gravitated toward right now, you guys, intuitively? Brandy and Beyonce. I'm not reading about Brandy, but I'm picking up Brandy and Beyonce because I'm having a vision of them like walk past each other. And I think that was caught on camera, like behind the scenes of a show or something. Beyonce didn't even acknowledge Brandy, but there was something between Brandy and Jay-Z from back in the day. But was there something between Erykah and Jay-Z back in the day? That's why there's tension here. Because it's giving, with Erykah, she don't really give a damn. But with Beyonce, that's where the tension is coming from. Old exes, dead relationships and old ways. Now, personally, I don't know of any other people that Beyonce may have dated outside of Jay-Z. I mean, they've been attached at the hip since the early 2000s. So who else? I don't know. But what is this tension about? Let me get one more on this. We're going to switch decks here in a second. What is this tension about from your end, Beyonce? Please and thank you. Why? Yeah, running, denial tried to show up. But why is there tension about old exes or old ways, dead relationships? Why is this a dead relationship between you two? Please and thank you. Or what is this tension about? Ah, wow. Lust. Okay. Greed. By any means necessary and inconsiderate. And then you have missing you, reunion, and let's talk. Okay. Narcissist. So, damn, something about lustful energy or just having a lot of greed, or somebody who's willing to do whatever, say whatever in order to get ahead. So maybe that's how Beyonce views Erykah, like somebody who is a little inconsiderate. I'm hearing the word mean, maybe a little mean. This is kind of giving me one of those things where it's like, I don't know, like back in fucking 4th or 5th grade, you know, little Sally, maybe, I don't know, tripped you one day walking down the hallway. Now y'all are in your 50s and you still don't like little Sally 40 years later. That's kind of what this feels like almost. For lack of better analogy right this moment as I'm channeling. Girl, and I want to say, like, nobody wants your man. I mean, I don't know if that's what it is, but that's almost kind of what it feels like with lust and clingy old exes. Or again, maybe she could just view Erykah as somebody who will do what she has to do, say what she has to say to get what she wants. Again, by any means necessary and greedy showing up here. We're going to get into this intuitive Kev because I feel like that'll help expound on this a little bit more. We're going to go back to Erykah's portion. Okay, this is making any sense to y'all. Definitely leave a like on the video. Share if you care. Again, with Beyonce, we have, Erykah. She's viewing Beyonce as someone who's in her feelings or worried and fear about her romantic relationship or her family dynamic, because the family card came out. I'm hearing chasing time. She could feel like Beyonce is trying to chase time, waste time, or at least the man she's surrounded by. Okay, we're gonna this intuitive Kev, you guys. If you guys are not familiar with this deck, it is awesome. You can find this deck on Etsy. Intuitive Kev Kipper deck. Shout out to you, Intuitive Kev. Yeah, how is Erykah feeling in regards to Beyonce, or how do you view Beyonce at this time? Please and thank you. What is this energy? There's definitely tension here and lack of acknowledgement between these two. How do you feel in regards to Beyonce, or how are you viewing her at this point in time? Please and thank you. Oh shit. Are you serious? 23 on the timer I just saw. Imprisonment? I know you're probably not going to believe me, but I was shuffling another oracle deck before I even got started, and confinement came out. It just fell out as I was shuffling. I get familiar with my decks before I pick a deck to use as I'm reading. I decided not to use it, but a jail card fell out, and here it is. Imprisonment, the number 29. I'm asking, how are you feeling in regards to Beyonce? How do you view her? Why are you viewing her as somebody who's going to prison? But there's a man here. So again, the family card showed up. Intimacy. Who is Beyonce in a family dynamic? Who is she intimate with? Jay-Z. And the reason why, again, this energy is even being brought up or resurfaced is because of the concert footage from the Jay-Z event, or the Roots picnic where Jay-Z was performing. How are you feeling, or how are you viewing Beyonce at this time? Please and thank you. This could be spiritual jail too, but it specifically is somebody behind bars in an orange jumpsuit. How are you feeling in regards to Beyonce, or how are you viewing her at this time? Please and thank you. Oh, thank you, got Beyonce. Oh, wow. Oh, shit. Entity attachment. Yikes. Okay, this person looks like there's some type of demon behind him or something. He looks very tired. Both of these characters look very tired and sad. Maybe that's why Erykah could feel like your time is up, kinda. Or the man you're attached to, their time is up. And if you stay attached to him, this could also be advice from Erykah to Beyoncé. Like, you gotta wake up and smell the roses and create some distance. False narrative showing up here. Okay, how do you feel, or how are you viewing Beyoncé at this time? So yeah, and again, I didn't come into this reading to say who's operates in the light, who operates in the dark, none of that. However, from Erykah's perspective, she could feel, it's almost like she could smell it. That's what I just heard. It's like she could smell the entities around her, on her, or something. And again, we're talking about two people that are very, very, very spiritually inclined in a particular fashion. Okay, you can even just see in how Erykah gives it up. She don't even gotta say nothing. You could just feel it. Why is this here, please? How are you viewing Beyoncé at this time? Or how are you feeling in regards to Beyoncé? Please and thank you. This is crazy. Already, just right off the bat, okay? Oh, jealousy and envy and emotional pain. Why are all these cards so sad and angry? And again, guys, this is just how she's viewing Beyoncé, how she feels in regards to her. You know, when you look at somebody and you say how you view them, how you look at them, why are you viewing her as someone who's jealous and envious and in sadness, emotional pain? Oh, wow, and manipulation at the bottom. So she could definitely feel like Beyoncé is being manipulated or has been manipulated for a very long time. Okay, enduring some type of emotional pain. Yeah, by this boss. Somebody who's like controlling her life. The powers that be could control her life, allegedly. At least that's what Erykah is saying here. Allegedly, entertainment purposes only. Now, I don't think necessarily that Beyoncé is quote unquote jealous of Erykah, maybe work or career wise. But if it has anything to do with that man, okay, again, I got the energy of Beyoncé and Brandy. Who's the common denominator between Beyoncé and Brandy? Jay-Z. So, ugh. Okay, girl, why is this here, please? It's like you still feel some type of way about that? You still mad about that? It's how it's coming through. It's something very old between these two. How are you feeling in regards to Beyoncé? Please and thank you. How are you viewing her at this time? The entity attachment, I'm very surprised to see. I don't see that card come out a lot at all. How are you feeling in regards to Beyoncé? Oh, you cannot make this up. What the hell? Jezebel and death magic? So you're viewing her as an entity attached Jezebel spirit who performs death magic? Okay. I know this might sound crazy, but I'm literally just reading what the cards say, you guys. Like, seriously. Damn. Yeah, I knew this shit was gonna go somewhere. Does Beyoncé have a song called Jezebel? For some reason, I feel like she does. I know Sade has a song called Jezebel, but Jolene, I'm hearing Jolene. Oh, no wonder. There's the confirmation. Jolene, what was she singing about in that song? Dolly Parton. Please don't take my man. I know you're beautiful, this, that, and the third, but he's all I got. Please don't take my man. Ah, thank you, Holy Spirit. Okay, so it's about a man. Are you serious? So again, Erykah is very inclined. She's very aware, tangibly, intuitively, spiritually about what Beyoncé and her man be into. Okay, people don't want to believe that they're Luciferians for whatever reason. I don't know why people think that's so far-fetched just because it's Beyoncé and Jay-Z, again, allegedly, but she could smell like, it's almost like smelling like mold or smelling must on somebody. It's just, and yes, like demonic entities, lower vibrational frequencies can emit some type of smell or odor, definitely. Ugh, so she could feel like Beyonce's got some type of attachment of a Jezebel over her spirit or something. Or again, just connected to someone who's in Jezebel-like energy, because that could be a man too. But wow. She definitely feels like Beyonce uses ritualistic practices to get what she wants. Okay, maybe not so much her talent. Beyonce has been a powerhouse for a very long time before she was introduced to Jay-Z or anything like that. Very talented person. But I just heard new levels, new devils. Okay, how are you feeling in regards to Beyonce? Please and thank you. Or how are you viewing her at this time? A jealous, envious Jezebel. Wow, that's crazy. Why is it here, please? Again, guys, I know people like to hop and skip around in the reading, so I apologize if I have to repeat myself or reiterate. But for those who kind of like to hop and skip and jump around in the readings, I'm asking specifically, Erykah, how are you viewing or how do you feel about Beyonce? Beyonce, how are you viewing or how are you feeling in regards to Erykah? So this is very interesting. Soulmate. Yeah, it's like you and your soulmate, you and your partner. Because Jay-Z keeps showing up here. Priest. Oh, Lord. Obsession. Ice King. Okay, why is the soulmate card here, please? Jealousy and envy. Yeah, it's like she's viewing Beyonce as someone who's jealous and envious of her. But it has to do with, again, the soul tie, the soul attachment, the person she's connected with, quote unquote, her soulmate, the one who showed her how to be a woman. Okay, it's like, you still mad about that? And I'm not gonna put it on Erykah that she ever got with Jay-Z or hooked up with him, used to date him, because personally I don't know that information, so I'm not gonna just spew it if I don't know for sure. So if y'all want to get in the comments, let me know what that tea is. Please do. Okay. Why is this here, please? Because again, like I mentioned, Erykah is definitely much closer in age to Jay-Z than Beyonce is. Not that that has to do with anything, but, you know, they came up around the same time. Why is this here, please? Or how do you feel in regards to Beyonce? How are you viewing her? Please and thank you. This is crazy. Nice guy. An ice queen. Okay, but nice guy and ice queen, it's like, are you really a nice person? It's giving like you're a fake nice person, because behind the scenes, it's like you're an ice queen. Queen of Swords, King of Swords can kind of be a bitch sometimes. Okay, yeah. Emotional pain over a guy. How are you viewing her, please? How do you feel in regards to her at this time? Gift. And here she go. Okay, the gift, the spiritual gift. It looks like somebody holding a crystal ball. Yeah, so she knows she goes to like a practitioner of some sort. Why is this here, please? Or Beyonce is the practitioner, unless she goes to a practitioner. How is she viewing Beyonce at this time? Again, she's very fully aware of the certain things that she's into, that Beyonce practices. Okay, how are you viewing her at this time? How do you feel in regards to her? Please and thank you. Ascending. Yeah, I can't help but feel like, you know, and an ice queen. So she definitely is kind of coming through more like advice, or like a heads up. You know, it's time to, again, wake up, smell the coffee, wake up and smell the fucking roses. It's time for you to wake up and ascend. Use the gift that you were born with, because the shit you're in right now is not working for you. It's not going to help you in the long run. It's kind of what it's giving. It's almost like, it almost feels as though with Erykah, she doesn't really have any like disdain or like dislike towards her. It's more so, damn girl, like, you let your whole life be corrupted by somebody with an entity attachment. Now you've got an entity attachment, and it's very difficult for you to ascend up out or get away from this entity attachment. Ascending out of Jezebel energy. Okay, why is this here? Let me get one more, please. How are you viewing her at this time? And death magic. How are you viewing her at this time? She knows she's an occultist, allegedly. All right, here, please. Okay, what is this? You got child at the bottom. Okay. Ooh, I don't want to go there. Fuck. Love offer. Yeah, so it's like the person you took a love offer from, who obviously, you know, helped you ascend to a much higher level. Again, Beyonce was already a powerhouse pretty much talent-wise before she got involved with Jay-Z, Destiny's Child, all that stuff. However, it's like her entire life, not just her career, ascended to a completely different stratosphere since being with the man she accepted a love offer from, again being Jay-Z. So it kind of almost feels like Nicki Minaj. It's like, I don't have a problem with you, B. It's the person you're attached to I have a fucking problem with. And again, it just almost feels kind of like, again, someone who is spiritually a little more higher ranked than Beyonce, possibly, allegedly. So it's just like, girl, you need to break away from this. You need to get out of this before you get caught up in his bullshit, his karma. Now, granted, she's probably already wrapped up in it. I don't really see her going anywhere for real, but yeah, but you have child and you have RIP at the bottom. I don't wish that on anybody. That's not what I'm saying, what's happening. However, I already said I channeled the energy of slow singing and flower bringing. Okay, I definitely feel like Beyonce is kind of still mentally like a little, not a 45, 46-year-old in the brain. Maybe physically, number wise, age wise. And I'm not saying that to say like some type of incompetence or challenges or anything. It's just somebody who may have stunted growth emotionally or mentally, allegedly, entertainment purposes only. Gosh, I'm mad that even came out like that. I'm sorry, but yeah, blocked. I didn't mean for it to come out like that, but that's how it's coming out. So it's like, girl, you need to grow up or get yourself up out of this, because what you've accepted, what you've binded yourself to, Beyonce, it's like there's a means to an end. It's either one way or the other. Death, magic, and imprisonment is kind of what this feels like. Wow. Okay, let's move on to B. Again, with Beyonce, she's viewing Erykah as someone who she has some tension with, okay? Or she's viewing Erykah, who has tension with her, suffering in silence, not saying how she really feels. But in the same breath, she's viewing Erykah as someone she can gain mentorship from or wisdom from, because Erykah, one, is older than her age-wise. Two, she could view her as somebody who is higher ranked than her in the 5D, in the spiritual realm. She might be right. Shit, but how this energy feels. So I said earlier, I was hearing Little Dirk. This ain't what you want. I don't think what Miss Badu is into or the ranking she has, I don't think it's what anything Beyonce wants. Okay, allegedly entertainment purposes only. Little Dirk, this ain't what you want. Okay. Clingy, old exes and old ways. And I asked specifically, why is there tension between y'all? What is this coming from? Lust and clingy, old exes, dead relationships. Something to do with the man. Oh, God. Or she just feel like Erykah, will do whatever, say whatever to get what she wants. And greed by any means necessary. Okay, Beyonce, how are you viewing Erykah Badu at this time? Or how do you feel in regards to Erykah? Please and thank you. How are you viewing her at this time? Oh, Intuitive Kev. Yep. Now, again, this is the creator of this deck. He's got a card of himself in here, Intuitive Kev. This would just be somebody who obviously is very tapped in, uses their intuition, uses their spiritual gifts, essentially. So again, and I'm asking specifically, how are you viewing, or how do you feel in regards to Erykah? She's viewing her as somebody who's very tapped in. You got all the stars and the planets and asteroids behind there. So yeah, and look at this, divinity. You can't make it up. So she knows that Erykah is higher ranked than her, allegedly. Why is this here, please? Something about Leo season can be important. I feel like this little symbol on the card on his shirt is a Leo symbol, if I'm not mistaken. I think it is. Please someone correct me if I'm wrong, but it almost looks like the North Node symbol or a Leo symbol. So Leo season, which is July into August, could be important. Actual money is showing up here. And that's the thing too with Erykah. You know, she doesn't just make music. I think Erykah is like a real life doula, if I'm not mistaken. She'll like help people give birth or give at home water births and stuff. So she could, maybe that's what Beyoncé is aware of, that she gets paid actual money to use her intuitive or spiritual gifts. Okay. Opposition, yeah. Opposition? So she's viewing her as an op. And this girl is all beat up on this card. Like she just got out of the emergency room. Like, why are you viewing her as such an op? Why is she such an op to you though, Beyoncé? Why is there so much tension here? Why do you have so much tension with her? Where is this coming from? Why is Erykah Badu an op to you? Please and thank you. Where is this coming from? Rich guy. The number 13. Okay, so who's the rich guy that would be in Beyonce's energy? As I'm asking, why is there tension? Does it have to do with money? Did Erykah steal money from you? Did she, you know, who's the rich guy? High honor, family. Okay, why is she in opposition to you? Because it's not because Erykah made more money than you. I don't believe it's that. And again, I mentioned earlier, it has to do with a man. And then a rich guy showed up. Why are you viewing her as an opposition, please? Why is Erykah an op to you? Where is this energy stemming from? Priest. Wow, you can't make this up. Are you serious? Priest and ritual? So it's because she's higher ranked than her, and she's always known this. And then again, something here to do with a man. Now there is a priestess card. There's one of these in this same exact deck where it's a woman. So it could have been the woman that showed up, but it's the man. So two men came out behind one another, and then ritual. So she's an op to you because of her spiritual ranking is higher than yours, and because of this man that's got a lot of money. Oh, God. Are you serious? This is so, like, high school, it feels like. Jesus. Okay, why is this here, please? How are you viewing Erykah? How do you feel about her, please? Now that I've answered why is there tension, how are you viewing her, please? How do you feel about her? Ooh. Divination. You can't make it up. So, ooh, she be worried about what Erykah knows or what Erykah be doing behind the scenes. But the thing is, she doesn't have like a personal tit for tat with you to be tapping into your life just because, or be putting work over you. It's like, I don't see Erykah doing that just to be doing it. I really hope that makes sense. Like, I'm just gonna throw work on Beyoncé just because, like, no. You have pathway. So she knows she's very spiritually inclined. It's just a very repetitive message here. Divination and pathway. It could be because it's like, oh, okay, you're the real head witch in charge. I pose myself as the head witch in charge. I wasn't necessarily born with these gifts. I was brought into the lifestyle where she could be viewing Erykah as somebody who has this gift naturally. She was born with it. She grew up in this type of realm or atmosphere, this environment. Beyonce, she was kind of thrown into it and pulled into it. I almost said against her will, but so it's not the same. I hope that makes sense, you guys. How are you viewing her at this time? Please and thank you. How do you feel about her? About Erykah? Ooh, animosity and enamor. So she feels like Erykah is mad towards her, but it's like just because you feel some way doesn't mean the other party feels the same way you do. It's almost like having imaginary beef. I really hope that makes sense. Yeah, Ice King. But then you have Enamor. So Beyonce can really like low key admire her or obviously like her music, I'm sure. But it's almost like, say for example, you really love somebody's cooking, but you can't stand them as a person. It's like, damn, you make a really good fucking steak or a really good sweet potato pie, but your attitude fucking sucks. That's kind of what this feels like would be. It's like, I fuck with your music. I love the fact that you are spiritually inclined, how good you are at what you do, la 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 la, your music, but I don't like you. Girl, what? Let me get one or two more of these, please, and we're going to get to the tarot. And then you have Ritual again at the bottom. Yeah. How are you feeling in regards to Erykah, please? Or how do you view her? And it's weird because I don't necessarily see these two like competing musically or anything like that, because they have two very different sounds. Like Erykah is a singer, yes, but two very different sounds. Erykah is more like neo soul, like they don't sound the same at all. For Beyonce to feel some type of way against her career wise or musically, I feel like two very different artists. So I don't think it has anything to do with that. And here it is again, Ritual. Because that's all Beyonce is worried about, it looks like. And something to do with a man. Girl, give me one more, please. And Evil Eye. That's hilarious. Twin Flame in reverse. Okay, why is Evil Eye here, please? And then House. Yeah, so she could feel like, Erykah is jealous of her stability, evil eyeing her riches or her foundations or how much she's built. Because anytime I get the House card, I think of stability, right? Not like her literal actual house, but stability. Flying monkey. But the thing with Erykah, though, it's like she's unbothered. And what I'm getting here intuitively with Erykah, it's like, girl, I'm actually kind of worried about you, because this shit that I'm seeing, that I'm feeling, that I smell on you is not good. And you just don't see that for whatever reason, is the energy I'm getting from Erykah. Like, you guys ever like try to help somebody and they look at you like you're jealous of them or like you want what they have? Whole time you're like, I was really just trying to help your stupid ass. But okay, that's kind of what this energy is giving, if I'm gonna be honest. Allegedly entertainment purposes only. That is so funny. Like, why does this feel so childish? I was not expecting that from Beyonce, this childish ass energy. I'm sorry. Allegedly entertainment purposes only. Okay. Jesus Christ. Let's see. Let's get a couple of tarot cards for Erykah, please. You guys like this style of reading, like the vibes here. It's absolutely free to show some love. Leave a like on the video. Share if you care. Hype up the video. It helps the channel. Subscribe. I'd love to have y'all here. But again, we got Death Magic, Jezebel, jealousy and envy, imprisonment with how Erykah is viewing Beyonce. How are you feeling in regards to Beyonce? Please and thank you. What is this? Okay, King of Swords. There goes that Ice King energy. And the Fool. But the thing is, though, the King of Swords is like law enforcement. Sometimes a lawyer, a judge. King of Swords is usually a divorcee. And then the Leap of Faith, I'm telling you, it's with Erykah, it's more like, I'm trying to fucking help your stupid ass. I'm not, okay, please, I'm sorry, I'm not calling anybody stupid. I'm just in her energy. So that's kind of how she's coming through. It's like, girl, I'm trying to help you, or like, I need you to view it logically. Like, wake up, smell the coffee, see the truth, be analytical. Don't be emotional about this. Break away. The Fool is taking a leap of faith. It's like she just wants to be, and again, not that she really cares to a personal level, but someone that she may have some of, again, mutual respect for, that's been in the industry just as long as she has. Okay, if not a little longer. It's like girl, why are you throwing your whole life away? Your whole legacy away is what it feels like because of that man. Okay, so she could feel like Beyonce is a little cold, a little callous. It's giving fake nice because the Fool is like a genuinely nice person. They haven't been jaded by life. They're excited to be here, get started new. Oh, yeah, I'm new here. King of Swords is like, I don't have time for it. What do you want? Cut to the chase. You know, kind of mean and cold. Very straightforward to the point. Very blunt. So it's giving like kind of fake nice. Why is this here, please? How do you feel in regards to Beyonce? Two of Pentacles. Okay, maybe somewhat, yeah, lost in the sauce, juggling, confused. Two of Pentacles, trying to figure out their options. How are you feeling in regards to Beyonce? Two of Pentacles can definitely be the energy of juggling or confusion, being uncertain. Should we go left, right, up, down? How are you feeling in regards to Beyonce, please? Oof, wow, here it is. Eight of Cups and the Hierophant. Didn't I just say something about law enforcement? The Hierophant and the King of Swords is definitely some type of court of law. Wow. And then Eight of Cups. Pack light. Something about bag lady. You're going to hurt your bag. Carrying all those bags like that. Like you're carrying, or she's viewing Beyonce as carrying someone else's baggage. Bag lady. And that someone else's baggage would be Jay-Z. Wow. Okay. Why is this here, please? You know what I'm getting to, guys, intuitively? I could be wrong, but yeah, Five of Pentacles, someone who could be struggling financially here. The Hangman, things being a little stuck and stagnant. If I'm not mistaken, yeah, look, we saw stuck and stagnant at the bottom of the very first deck that I used. So here it is again. She's viewing Beyonce as someone who kind of needs to let something go or change her perspective on something. And the Hangman can be a little bit of a break, a pause, being stuck in stagnation. Yeah, the Ace of Swords. Some type of truth is going to come out that Erykah is already privy to that could leave Beyonce kind of in the Hangman position. And in the Five of Pentacles, it's like being casted out of society, left out in the cold, struggling financially. The Two of Pentacles being here does not help that energy at all. Damn, I was going to say something, but I started saying something else and I lost my train of thought. I apologize. Fuck. If it comes back to me, I'll definitely say it, but... What is this? How are you viewing her? So, it's like Erykah is already attuned to something here with Beyonce going on financially, or them having to like, or her having to pull away or kind of disappear. The Five of Pentacles is like, again, being casted out or being in a really fucked up financial situation. People being ostracized, essentially. And it could have to do with some type of legal situation with the Hierophant and the King of Swords. Why is this here, please? The Four of Pentacles. Yeah, so she views her as someone who's very stubborn. Someone who holds back, very stubborn. I told y'all already, Beyonce is probably going to be the type to ride to the end until the fucking wheels fall off as long as she can. Unless somebody wakes her up magically somehow, some way, like an epiphany. What is this Hierophant? Because it's almost like she's in a daze or like some type of distorted, like, I'm talking about Beyonce, like a fractured mind is how I pick up her energy a lot. So it's like she knows that Beyonce holds back from walking away. All right, just here, please. Six of Pentacles. Damn, this Ace of Swords keeps showing up too. So something here that has to do with their money and finances or some type of legal situation could be coming out that someone here is talking the truth about in this legal stuff. And Beyonce's going to have to pay out some money, or the man she's attached to is going to have to pay out some money. The Six of Pentacles is unearned income. So she could view Beyonce as somebody who kind of like, I just heard works for the man. It's like she works for the man. She doesn't work for herself. And the man could be the powers that be. In these industry readings, the Hierophant is definitely either a court of law, higher institutions of government, or the powers that be that run the industry, the executives. Six of Pentacles is assistance, charity work, helping somebody, assistance, or and that's what I said before. It genuinely kind of feels like Erykah maybe tried to help her. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. I could be wrong. I know Solange and Beyonce's sister is like the spiritual warrior, the spiritual pillar of that dynamic over there. But I feel like she could have tried to go to Erykah for help, nurturing, again, mentorship, wisdom, because she knows that Erykah is higher ranked than her. So she could have tried to go to Erykah for help at a certain point. But Erykah was like, I can smell it on you. There's not much I can do for you. You need to do the work first, then I could be able to help you. But Beyonce is not willing to do the work. She's not willing to release herself, just yet at least. She hasn't been, from who she's attached to. So I feel like with Erykah, she was like, you know, I maybe can do this or do that, but I can't help you, girl. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles, like you are on your own. Figure it out independently. You got money, figure it out. That is too funny. Didn't I just say she works for the man? She doesn't work for herself. At least how Erykah could feel. And here's the Emperor. It's like you do all that singing and dancing and shucking and jiving on stage for the man. Okay? Allegedly. At least that's how Erykah could feel. A lot of money here. A lot of money involved. Let me get this Five of Pentacles. Wow. Ace of Pentacles just tried to fall out. What is this? And the Four of Swords. Yeah, so it's like Beyonce, I'm telling you, see how this is a man on a casket, right? In a church. Usually this can be a pause, a break, someone getting mental clarity or mental rest. It's kind of just something being laid to rest for the meantime. But I told y'all, slow singing and flower bringing. I don't like that energy. Four of Swords is definitely lack of communication, not talking, not speaking. So these two definitely don't talk anymore. But I do feel like, you know, Beyonce may have tried to get some type of help from her spiritually, and she was like, nah. She blocked that out. But again, there's still some type of tension here from the past as well. And I feel like it has to do with a man, allegedly. But I'm going to switch decks. We're going to go over to Beyonce. We're already like almost at an hour. I don't want my camera to cut off. So sometimes my camera will cut off if, God forbid, the video is too long or not enough storage. So how are you feeling, Beyonce, please, in regards to Erykah at this time? Yeah, it's almost like Erykah is aware that something here is about to not look the same for Beyonce here shortly. Allegedly. The Chariot. Okay, this is someone who bulldozes over obstacles. This can be police as well. The Chariot can definitely be police or law enforcement. A vehicle of some sort. Okay, why is it here? The Chariot usually overcomes obstacles in a very successful manner, though. You know, they don't cower to obstacles. They overcome them very successfully. That's energy moving forward very quickly. Cancer. How are you feeling in regards to Erykah? How do you view her at this time? Again, we have her viewing her as an op. Someone who's very spiritually inclined, very intuitive, okay? Just as Erykah knows what Beyonce be into spiritually, Beyonce knows what Erykah is into spiritually. Okay? Ooh, the Lovers. Okay, Gemini, maybe something about a choice, a collaboration of some sort. The Lovers card is definitely two people being in tandem or something being brought together by the Most High, divine union, soulmate energy. And again, it could be some type of choice or a decision that was made. How are you viewing her, please? Yeah, it's like she's viewing her as someone who's like ordained by the Most High. Oh gosh, okay. Doesn't have to make it true, but that could just be how she views her. The World, okay. This could be stuff going viral, things happening online, social media. The World is definitely an end of a cycle as well. Closure. Okay, why is this energy here, Beyonce? Because I feel like you're kind of all over the place. What is this? Why are you feeling these ways? It just almost feels like she's in fear of Erykah's like spiritual inclinations or her high rank. Why is it here, please? The Eight of Cups. Yeah, so she could view like Erykah as somebody maybe who's like emotionally unsatisfied, walking away, following your intuition to walk away from something. Why is this here though, B? What is this? If I'm not getting a clear message, and I'm not going to just say some shit, I'm going to keep going. Five of Pentacles again. Okay, so she's viewing Erykah as someone who walked away from her. I already said that. It's like Beyoncé could have maybe went to her or reached out to her, put her pride and ego aside to go get some help from her, but she feels rejected by her. Feeling left out in the cold, ostracized. You're viewing her as someone who walked away from you. So yeah, I'm asking specifically, how are you feeling about her? How do you view Erykah? As someone who walked away or someone who's not doing well financially here? Why is it here? Someone desolate, going through hardship, struggle. The Seven of Swords. So she could use Erykah as someone who's like a liar. Okay, maybe that's what this is. It's like she could view her as someone who's a liar and sneaky because she didn't want to help her. Oh shit, yeah, look, Eight of Swords. It's like I can't help you. Like there's only so much I can do. It's almost like she feels kind of left out in the out to the wolves by Erykah. Again, she hasn't really liked her she didn't like her in the first place too much is what it's giving. But you know, again, if maybe somebody cooks good ass food and you're willing to spend that money, you don't have to like them personally to like the food. You know, in this case, she could be very good at what she does spiritually, and maybe Beyonce would have went to her for it. And it's like, nah. Okay, Temperance, yeah, like an earth angel. But in the same breath, again, it's like, I don't fuck with you, I don't like you, but you're still very good at what you do. You're balanced, or it's like you're an earth angel. Doesn't have to make it true. It's just that could be Beyonce's POV, her perspective. Someone who's bringing balance to a situation. Temperance is when you are temper-mannered. Equal give and take. That can be the energy of having faith as well. I feel like with Temperance. Peace and balance. Yeah, down by the water, but Erykah did not want to help her. The Moon, Nine of Cups. How are you feeling in regards to her? Or how do you view her, please? Ace of Swords. Okay, but I thought you just said she was a liar with the Seven of Swords. Sneaky, strategic. But with the Ace of Swords, that's someone who's honest and truthful. So that's why I keep getting this vibe here where it's like, I don't fuck with you, but you're very good at what you do. So I'm going to use your services, even though I don't like you. Okay. Huh. Something here that Erykah may have said to her or told her. She could have told her fate or told her the truth about a situation. Like, listen, girl, you need to walk away from this. Start over. Start fresh. It may hurt, but you got to do this if you want to get some type of retribution. And I feel like with Beyonce, she may have been a little hard-headed or didn't want to hear that. Oh, that's not true. Like, you're a liar. That's not going to happen to me. Girl, and look at this. The High Priestess. You can't make this shit up. She told her something that she didn't want to fucking hear. And that's why there's no communication between these two anymore. Animosity, some type of tension. Because Beyonce knows that Erykah knows what's up. Damn, B. The High Priestess can be secrets too. Very high level secrets, esoteric secrets, things that a lot of people don't know. And I don't see Erykah being the type to just get online and spew some stuff. And if she were, it would be quote unquote deemed as a lie. Okay. Two of Cups. Yeah, what is this? Two of Cups. And the Three of Cups. Okay, so Five of Cups all together. Yeah, so like she's disappointed in whatever Erykah said to her, told her, shared with her. Didn't want to deal with her. Didn't want to fuck with her anymore. I don't want your money for this. No, I'm not doing that for you. Yeah, Queen of Swords. So Two of Cups is like a balanced partnership, harmonious. This is like really good friends, soulmate energy. 3 of Cups, a celebration of some sort, sometimes third party energy. She just doesn't like how in tune she is with her higher self, like how much she knows. It's like Erykah can look at you for 2.5 seconds and read you down, is the energy that I'm getting with this. What is this? 3 of Cups and the 2 of Cups, please? Why is this here? So she could also feel like maybe Erykah like collaborates with somebody here with this 2 of Cups and the Lovers. It's almost like it's your fault. Like, it's going to be your fault. Or it's because of you why my husband went to jail. It's because of you why everything fell apart. You know, like, girl, bye. What? Oh, the devil. Oh, shit. She definitely knows. She views her as somebody who's very high ranking in the spiritual realm, in the 5D, who's got higher rank than B. And she could be viewing her as somebody like just like a liar, someone who, I don't want to hear that, but you still showed up with the Ace of Swords. So it's like, did she manipulate you and lie to you, or did she tell you the truth? Which one is it? Or are you just upset and mad that she told you the truth about something, or that she knows the truth about something, and we as a general public are supposed to not believe it? 7 of Cups, confusion. Yeah, what is this devil about, please, in regards to how she feels about Erykah Badu, how she's viewing her? It's like she could view her as somebody who's like involved with the devil or something. 8 of Wands, but it had to do with some type of messages or communication. And it's almost, and it has to do with the past. Yep. So whatever Erykah said to her, told her about her future or about her fate back in the day, Beyoncé didn't fucking like it. She wasn't trying to hear it. And then there's something else too attached to a man from back in the day, from the past, with the 6 of Cups, that she didn't like, that she didn't fuck with, that she's still not fucking with to this day. Yeah, it's like she went to her for some type of work, and it wasn't the type of work that Beyoncé thought she was going to be part of or do for her. Yeah, she did not like what she had to say, and it's unfortunate because it keeps coming up as the truth. Whatever the fuck Erykah told her ass, it was a burden. The truth, King of Swords, Knight of Swords being a burden. 10 of Wands. Girl, that's not her fault. And I don't read reversals, but the Justice card in reverse, some type of karma that's imbalanced, unpaid karmic debt. The Justice card, legalities not going in your favor and causing a burden, hardship. Here it is, law enforcement again, the King of Swords. And what was one of the very first cards that we saw with Erykah? How you're viewing Beyoncé? Imprisonment. Justice card in reverse. You better hope and pray. That's why she was trying to tell your ass to get away from him. Speak up about what you need to speak up about. But Beyoncé is giving like ride or die till the wheels fall off, or until she's forced to be out of the way. Lord have mercy. This is crazy. Yeah, 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. It's like you're going to ruin your legacy, she could feel like. At least Erykah could feel that way in regards to Beyoncé. You're going to ruin your legacy being attached to this shit. Yeah, Judgment. You can't make it up. Judgment and Death. Didn't I say earlier slow singing and flower bringing is in the energy here? I rebuke that energy, but... Judgment being called. Archangel Gabriel delivering a message. Told you there was some type of message or communication here that Erykah gave to Beyoncé, and she wasn't fucking liking it. She didn't like what she hears. You don't go to a reader seeking the truth. Now you're mad at the reader for telling the truth. Or the seer, the clairaudient, the clairvoyant, whatever, the practitioner. And these are literally souls being awakened out of the caskets. Whoo-wee. Okay, I'm going to tap out of this energy because this is a lot. I knew this was going to be a lot. Yeah, 5 of Cups. I said that earlier. Disappointment, regret. You're going to be in regret or very highly disappointed at the end of this. With this Tower moment, things happening out of nowhere, all of a sudden, surprise, upheaval, chaos. It's getting with Erykah. It's like, you should have listened to me. You should have listened to me. You didn't listen. Now there's nothing I can do for you. Okay, anybody who's like a real practitioner, really good at what they do, you don't just take money for anything. There is certain work that we are permitted to do. There's work that we're not permitted to do. Certain energy we are permitted to tap into. Certain energy we're not permitted to tap into. So it's kind of like Erykah was guided to tell her ass, no, you need to go to somebody else. I'm sorry. And maybe that's why she's viewing Erykah as like the lying high priestess, spiritualist practitioner who told me the truth, but I don't want to hear the truth. Hence the tension. And again, something here from the past that has to do with a man, a male energy for sure. But I'm going to leave this reading here, you guys. Okay, I hope that y'all enjoyed this. I hope that this was able to put some strings together. Definitely get in the comments. Let me know what y'all know. Y'all always help me tie in loose ends that I'm not all the way aware of. So thank you guys so much. I love you guys so much. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.